Well, the first movie, I was pushing for 11 years to get it made, and we had about 8 years to get that script right. This one, they gave us about 8 months. So really, it was just more of a holy shit situation. Let's all hands on deck. Let's get this script out. But we had the story beaten out in while we were shooting Deadpool 1. We just never imagined Deadpool 1 would do so well that we would be required to do another one. So we were all kind of shocked. But it's a great process. I mean, Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick are geniuses, and they're guys that I've known for closing in on 10 years now. So we're sort of like brothers, and we're not afraid to tell each other, you know, this sucks or that sucks, let's make this better, that sort of thing. So it was the three of us. We were at my house for a good chunk of it as well, just sort of almost living together. And
good chunk of the 10 years?
What's that?
Of the 10 years?
Yes, yeah, good chunk. They won't leave. They're in there right now, actually. They're raising my children.
Spare room? Is it a basement, an air mattress they're on?
I would never give them such luxuries. No. They just have a slow dripping water
pancakes under the door kind of thing?
Lots of pancakes under the door, yeah.
Do you basically set up a list of kind of like pitfalls that you don't want to sort of get trapped in when you're going into doing a sequel like this? Because you don't get trapped in any of them, which is sort of a rarity and a shock.
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing that we dropped the ball on is just calling it Deadpool 2. You know, I think we could have done something more to distinguish ourselves from Deadpool 1. But we definitely went back and forth on about 100 different
subtitles.
Yeah, you know, Escape from Unicorn Mountain, Escape from Josh Brolin's Pants, all kinds of crazy things. But yeah, we ended up just sort of going with the lazy Deadpool 2. But yeah, the other pitfalls are just, you know, it's like the sequel traps. You know, it's also that you're in a movie that is meta and that is self-referential, so you don't want to sort of skate on that thin ice of referencing the sequel thing where we're making a sequel, that sort of stuff. So we really sort of steered clear of that and really just wanted to ground the story in actually a sort of an emotional bedrock. Deadpool's extremely funny, but Deadpool doesn't work unless you position him as the sort of the underdog to a certain degree. So you got to put Deadpool in a position where his back is against the wall and we're rooting for him, because the more pain he's in, the funnier he is. So he filters all his pain through the prism of humor, and I love that about him. I think that's what I've always loved about him. So
he's also not existing in a sort of universe-destroying stories, right? Where like the villain is going to be sort of creating some kind of apocalypse.
Yeah, we don't have the budget for that. Like, we don't, you know. Yeah, the world is that. That's one of my favorite lines in the movie. Is there's a moment where he says, Cable says, in 50 years from now, you know, the world's just totally screwed, and it says the planet's screwed, and Deadpool just kind of laughs and says, "Oh, planets," because he just doesn't. He's just not the guy that cares about saving the world. He's the guy that cares about saving this kid, you know, in the film, and so his sort of goals are always short-sighted and kind of myopic and selfish and that sort of thing. So his journey is to be selfless. So, yeah.